Hi, I'm Tom Ladd for the Ozarks Previews. We're here today at the photo shoot for the 35th annual Ozarks Basketball Preview, and I have alongside cover selection Elijah Whitley of the Parkview Vikings. And Elijah, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
What does this mean to you to be part of the cover shoot for this magazine?
I look at it as a blessing. I'm truly grateful to be here and looking forward for this year. I'm excited.
A lot of great basketball players and teams at Parkview, so you're part of that history as well.
Yes, sir. Glad to be a part of that.
Well, let's talk about the season last year. You were All-State, All-District Player of the Year, and All-Ozark Conference, so put up good numbers. I know it's more about the team, but talk about your season last year.
I think I played pretty well. Had some ups and downs, get through it mentally. But, it happens to everybody. Been working on it, got a lot better. But I think we overall had a really good season.
The fact that you guys play such a great schedule and you able to have a big season like that, does that mean something to you?
Yes, I love the competition. I love the competitiveness, and just love to compete and play.
Ozark Conference, that's got to prepare you guys for postseason or successful basketball late.
Yes, sir.
Is there a team that you enjoy playing more than another? I mean, obviously Kickapoo's right next to you, and they've been kind of the dominant team the last couple of years, but is there somebody else you like to play too?
I really just want to come at Kickapoo. and then Nixon, too. Nixon, one of them.
Two of the best right there, and hopefully Parkview's in the mix this year.
For sure.
What do you got coming back in addition to you?
Everything but better, really. Working on about everything, overall game. But you see more of a leader and more speak up this year to be accountable.
We've got your head coach, Landon Cornish, alongside. And, Coach, talk about this one. He's a good one.
Yeah, Elijah's pretty awesome. On top of being a really good basketball player, he's a great kid. Pretty easy to coach. I mean, that's probably one thing that you really want as a head coach. Obviously, he said with the leadership stuff we talk about, for him, I think it was pretty telling this year. He rolled his ankle a couple weeks ago, and we're getting set up for off season. And I didn't have to say anything to him. He's already in the training room getting his stuff done, and even though he wasn't going to participate, he's getting his work done and getting his rehab, and then he's right into the weight room with us. So I thought that was a maturity point that I was pretty proud of. So he's a great player. Was really efficient last year. Shot the ball really well from three, over 40% from the three-point line. Led us in scoring, but also was leading rebounder, and he's a great defender. So he's going to have a lot of attention, but I think kind of one thing we've talked about is making his teammates better, and he's going to be able to do that. He's going to draw a lot of attention, so other guys are going to get good opportunities, and we feel like we've developed all around, and we're going to have the guys so they can step up and do that. So we're excited about the year, and especially for to have him as your leader. That's a good thing going into the season.
He really, you've seen him develop over the years too, haven't you? From younger player to what he is today.
Yeah, I give him a hard time. We were talking about in the preseason this year when he's a freshman, and some of those learning things, and you be hard on those little guys when they're a freshman, and then he kind of grew up, and he ended up playing varsity basketball as a freshman towards the end of the year. Just his work ethic and physically his development, the way that he just he's in the weight room all the time, he's in the gym constantly. Probably one thing we have to talk about is maybe need to rest too. There's a time for rest. His mom and I are giving him a hard time about that. But that's just fun. He's in the gym all the time. He's a gym rat, and he's developed, and he's really grown into a good young man.
I know you play a great schedule. What do you got coming back this year to kind of meet that schedule?
Yeah, we return about 80% of our offensive production from last year. A couple kids that were all-district selections as sophomores last year, juniors, Amari Clark and Kevin Parker Jr., both be back. We have a couple transfers that have moved in this year, and overall with our depth that will help. Shane Glass started last year as a 6'4" athlete that'll be out there. We feel like defensively we're going to be able to switch out and do a lot of different things and apply a lot of pressure. So, we've bulked up our schedule. We're in the Tournament of Champions. We're going to play in a couple shootouts. We picked up Columbia Rockbridge. We played Poplar Bluff. We're going to play Troy Buchanan early in the year. So for us, we may take lumps early. That's just kind of how we are, and I'm fine with that as long as we're playing our best at the end. That's the overall goal. So we're going to get prepared, and we'll be on a big stage. But that's what the kids want. That's what they need. That, like Elijah said, with that competition, that's what you want out of these kids. So we're excited for those challenges.
Got your big early season tournament this year,
Yeah.
too. That's always nice, and it's back after a year off.
Yeah, the COVID year, just with travel logistics last year, we just couldn't make that happen with bringing in teams from St. Louis and Kansas City and Northwest Arkansas. So that's back. We're really excited. Arvest is a great sponsor that we have for that. We're bringing in Lee Summit West from Kansas City, Raytown out of the Kansas City area. Jeff City Helias has always been in. They'll be back. Lafayette out of St. Louis, and then we have Fayetteville and Rogers Heritage out of Northwest Arkansas, and then us and Kickapoo are the two locals. So it's a tough tournament. It doesn't matter who you draw. All three games are going to be a battle. So that's good. That's what you want to do at the beginning of the year and test yourselves and know where you need to improve, and it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. So we'll look forward to seeing you out there, and hopefully we'll have a good crowd for that.
Sounds good. Coach, thanks for being here. Good luck this season.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Landon Cornish, again, Elijah Whitley is alongside. What has he meant to your development over the years?
Coach Cornish, he's always been there for me as just personally. I can speak to him, and I'm comfortable. And he's a great coach, and loves me and nourishes me so much, and he's a great coach.
How was that first year for you as a freshman? He talked about some of the conversations you guys had. Was that tough for you?
It was, but I think overall, it really helped me for him being that hard on me. Even though I know deep down he loved me and liked me, he wanted me to get better, but it really helped.
What's college look like for you? How's that process going?
It's going good right now. I haven't really made a decision yet, but play the season out, see where my options look.
But you're looking forward to making that decision sooner than later? I mean, you want to get the pressure off, or does that matter?
No. I like to wait. I don't want to make something too early.
Elijah, again, congratulations on this cover shoot. Wish you the best of luck this season. Go get them.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Coach, we appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Good luck to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Landon Cornish and, again, Elijah Whitley of the Parkview Vikings, part of the photo shoot for the 35th Annual Ozarks Basketball Preview. And I'm Tom Ladd.